very aware of how we could help enable that. And rewarding staff, because as a manager or as a team leader, your ability to reward staff is obviously very limited, because there's people above you that judge how much staff get paid, etc. So looking beyond that and looking at other ways in which you can incentivize staff and motivate staff. So we on the service desk, we used to have what was just called an Analyst of the Month award, whereby someone that had contributed in some way exceptionally in the previous month would be awarded with just some gift vouchers. And it sounds simple, but something simplistic like that, and having regular communications, regular meetings, and giving analysts regular feedback, it does keep morale up there, and it does create a culture whereby you're all working for each other in that respect. Definitely.
I like the idea of a service desk with good morals, because too many service desks out there are just full of fornication, alcohol, and that's why we don't answer for calls, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear... I don't know, Adam, did you hear the interview Rob England did the other day about gamification on the service desk?
I have not heard that interview, no. I've recently wrote about gamification there. It's something that really excites me, that I think there's massive potential for gamification, especially on the service desk.
You don't think it'd just be a 5-minute wonder? People, it's like Foursquare. I mean, I think the only people left on Foursquare now are Stephen Mann and Chris Matchett.
It depends how complex it could be, because you could argue that what our previous manager was doing was a form of gamification, giving that incentive and giving people the opportunity to excel and getting reward for that. I think it's a case of constant feedback, not just waiting every 3 months or 6 months for a review on your performance. It's gaining more consistent feedback. It gives you as a team leader or as a manager insight to the morale of your service desk, but it also gives you as a service desk analyst the opportunity to vent your opinions, or maybe you've got ideas for innovation that you can just communicate on that level.
Just as a follow-on to that, Adam,
mm-hmm.
in terms of service desk metrics, was employee satisfaction or employee motivation measured at all in the same way you would customer satisfaction? Was it something that people worried about, whether staff were going to stay, whether they were in the right state, for want of a better word, to deliver high quality customer service?
Yep, it was on a group-wide basis. However, it wasn't just something that was kind of isolated to IT in that respect. It was just in the form of a survey that went out. So you could say that the information that was correlated and the output of that was more of a collective piece of information. It wasn't something that was garnered individually.
So did they take action based on the results? Would you say that that's something that happened regularly?
No comment. But I do.